Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Like to wish everybody a happy Monday. Everybody's back to work. The day we all dread, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna get into this news, man. And yesterday they had a vigil for this young lady up here that you see here. Some of y'all have been following me remember the story I did a few days ago. And her name is Kayla Love. And she's 16 years old from Chicago, Illinois. And she was murdered last week. And if that's not bad enough, the way she was murdered was horrific. The young lady, you know what I'm saying? And peace and condolences to her family, had blunt force trauma in the head and was stabbed over a dozen times to the face and neck. Now, they had a vigil yesterday for her, and I'm going to show you that. But some news has come out last night that someone was arrested and charged with first-degree murder for her death. And here's the kick. It was a 15-year-old boy, with her being 16. Take a look at the story.
I just want justice for my baby.
An emotional tribute tonight. Family and friends gather to remember the life of a teen found beaten and stabbed to death at a West Side park.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli is our top story.
It's been an unimaginable week for the family of 16-year-old Kayla Love, trying to process the grief surrounding her death. Sources tell WGN investigators have identified a person of interest in the case, but as of tonight, no charges have been filed.
I just want justice for my baby.
A devastated Robert Love pleading to the community for answers after his daughter was brutally killed. Kayla Love's family says the 16-year-old was kind, talented, always smiling, and was considering studying culinary arts in college.
She was a great chef. She was a wonderful artist. So she was a great kid. She was a great kid.
Last Sunday, Kayla told her family she was going to grab food, but never made it home. Her family later reporting her missing. The teen's body was found Monday evening just before 5 on the playground in Horan Park on West Van Buren in Albany, the same spot where dozens came together.
Nobody deserves this, especially not a 16-year-old child.
Police sources say Kayla suffered severe head trauma and about a dozen stab wounds to her face and neck.
She's not a statistic. She's a young lady who should still be here with us.
A 911 call made the day before by a woman leads investigators to believe Kayla was likely there since Sunday. The caller told dispatch 2 people were fighting, but officers responded and didn't see anything. Sources say the same woman called back the next day to report Kayla's body on the ground.
At 16 years old, there's no way she should be gone. There's no way another mother should have to bury her child. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Kayla's cousin speaking at a memorial and balloon release outside Manley Career Academy where Kayla was a sophomore. Her classmates and teachers say she was quiet but an excellent student. The pain of her death rippling through this community.
When I say a wonderful kid, she was a wonderful kid.
Kayla's family expressing gratitude for those who have spoken up to give her a voice while asking anyone else who knows what happened to step forward.
This thing where it's not our business, it doesn't work. It's all of our business. These are our children. These are the ones that are going to lead this world when we're done, and we're hurting ourselves by allowing them to be hurt.
Cook County Crime Stoppers is offering a reward of up to $10,000 for any information leading to the arrest or indictment of the person or persons responsible. You never have to give your name, but the information you give could help bring justice to this family. Outside the 11th Police District, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
There's an arrest and now charges in the stabbing death of Kayla Love. Police sources tell us a 15-year-old boy is now in custody. Our Marissa Perlman's live at Chicago Police Headquarters with the latest on what we know. Marissa?
Marie, good to be with you. Yeah, that teenager's name is not being released because of his age, but we do know from a police source that he was taken into custody just yesterday and is now being charged with first-degree murder. Now, over the weekend, memorials were held for that 16-year-old girl, Kayla Love. Her body was found at Horan Park, just off of West Van Buren Street in the East Garfield Park neighborhood 1 week ago today. We're told she was pronounced dead at the scene, and family says the day before her body was found, Kayla told them she was going to McDonald's but never came home. She was reported missing to police. Her body then found brutally beaten and stabbed on Monday. Her death ruled a homicide by the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. Now, we're told that this suspect, again, this 15-year-old teenage boy, will appear in juvenile court to address those first-degree murder charges this afternoon. For now, we're live at Chicago Police Headquarters. I'm Marissa Perlman, CBS News Chicago. Marie, back to you.
Hey guys, that's the story of Kayla Love. May she rest in peace. Died a horrific way. And when I first seen this, you know, you don't know any details or anything like that, and you go by what you're saying. But like, you know, in the back of my mind, I said, this sounds like a crime of passion. It does. A 15-year-old boy did this. The reason why I said like a crime of passion, a lot of times when you see people get attacked the way she got attacked, where, you know, most of the damage was up here, stabbing somebody in the face and in the neck, and, you know, they're trying to fight, and it's upsetting. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly she was going to McDonald's. I'll be right back. And she never returned. They was looking for her that night. Come to find out, she was in the spot where they said a guy was fighting her, and they called the police. And like they said, they questioned the police, and they should. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously she was out there. So what did they do? Drive by? Ain't nobody out there fighting. They didn't even really look. I mean, it looks like that to me. Did they even get out the car and investigate? I think they bullshitted on it. But I mean, that's either here nor there, because the bottom line is it was a dead child in the park just sitting out there. The lady that reported the fight and called 911 is the one that found her the next day. In that position. Remember I said in the video, I said, man, can you imagine somebody walking up on it? The horror of just seeing it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Nobody want to see no dead child, especially at the hands of another one. And you know, you seeing it more and more, like this domestic violence, and boys feeling it necessary to put their hands on these girls at a younger age now. I remember back in the day, you better not put your hands on no teenage girl, and you a teenager and you know better. You better not put your hands on her, because usually she'll go get somebody or got brothers, or you was thinking about that, or your own people will bust your head wide open for fighting on a girl. Nowadays, it's not like that, man. It's a lot of stuff that older males need to be teaching younger males now that's not being taught no more. And that's why we got the most craziest, disrespectful, wild, feral type actions out of human beings that's almost commonplace nowadays. This girl is gone. Once you think about it, at 15 years old, if all of this holds true, he pulled a knife out and stabbed her in the face out of pure anger or disappointment. Not just one time, like, oh, I see the damage I did. Oh my God, I didn't mean to do that. It's vicious. Like, just come on, man. Come on. And this is normal. This is normal. Violence, grotesque, savage violence is the new norm. From whether somebody did it the first time or did it before. What you think about that? I'm more than sure he didn't stab nobody in the face multiple times before, or let alone a chick. And to be that angry, what did she tell you? No? And then, either way, man, this is heartbreaking to see the man on TV showing pictures of him and his daughter. Obviously, they had a good relationship. People said nice things about her. Ain't nothing but 16 years old. Man missing his daughter. He crying on TV. That's always tough to see, in my point. You know, and then I look at it from an empathetic standpoint. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot to ingest. And it's only been a week. Good news is they found the person that they say supposedly did it. And the community helped. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. May Kayla Love rest in peace.